No trace, no answers. He was just 19 years old, full of life, full of dreams. A regular college kid on his way home. But in the dead of night, on a quiet road in rural Minnesota, he vanished without a trace. A desperate phone call. A chilling final conversation. And a mystery that has haunted investigators for over a decade. What happened to Brandon Swanson? And why does his case remain unsolved to this day? Then, the chilling dispatch call came through. 911. What's your emergency? I'm stuck. My car is in a ditch. I need help. It was May 14, 2008. Brandon Swanson had just finished celebrating the end of the semester with friends. At around midnight, he got into his car, heading home. But somewhere along the way, something went terribly wrong. Just past 1:30 a.m., Brandon called his parents. His voice was calm. He wasn't hurt, just stranded. His car had gone off the road near Land, Minnesota. His parents immediately got into their car, keeping Brandon on the phone as they tried to find him. But as they drove to the location he described, he was nowhere to be seen. Then, the call took a terrifying turn. A call that ends in terror. Caller, breathless, whispering, "Oh no, oh no." And then, silence. The line went dead. Brandon's parents called back, over and over. But the phone rang, and no one answered. It was the last time anyone heard from Brandon Swanson. As dawn broke, Brandon's parents knew something was terribly wrong. They called the police, demanding a search. But what authorities found, or didn't find, only deepened the mystery. The lead detective surveyed the area, his expression grim as he explained the situation. There was no car, no footprints, no signs of struggle. It was as if he had simply disappeared. But then, after hours of searching, authorities finally located Brandon's car -15 miles away from where he said he had been. How did he get it so wrong? Was he lost? Or was someone with him that night? Detectives started combing through his phone records, looking for any clues. What they found changed everything. Then, forensic analysis uncovered a shocking truth. Phone records placed Brandon miles away from where he claimed to be. But the most unsettling detail: his call didn't just drop, it was cut off. Was he running? Was he taken? Or did something far more sinister happen in those final moments? His last words, "Oh no," have haunted investigators for years. What did he see? And why didn't he call back? Then, detectives uncovered another disturbing clue. A key witness shifted uncomfortably before finally speaking. That road, it's isolated. No lights, no houses, and sometimes, people disappear there. The area where Brandon vanished was surrounded by rivers, steep embankments, and desolate farmland. Search teams scoured the terrain. Dogs picked up his scent, leading straight to the riverbank. But then, nothing. Had he fallen in? Or was something else at play? As detectives dug deeper, more unsettling theories emerged. Some believe Brandon drowned, his body carried away by the current. But if that's the case, why was no body ever found? Others think foul play was involved. A robbery gone wrong. A random act of violence. Or was someone watching Brandon that night? Suspicion crept into the investigators' voice as they pieced together the last known movements of Brandon Swanson. After that phone call, there were no sightings, no leads, no suspects. It was as if Brandon had stepped into the darkness and never returned. Brandon's parents refused to give up. They pushed for more searches, more investigations, more answers. But the case grew colder and colder. To this day, there is no trace of Brandon Swanson. No body, no evidence, no explanation. In the courtroom of public opinion, theories run wild. But one fact remains. A young man disappeared into the night and was never seen again. Could this have been prevented? Was someone lurking in the shadows that night? And the most chilling question of all, is Brandon still out there? A mystery with no answers, a case with no closure, and a family still searching for the truth. One thing is clear, Brandon Swanson didn't just vanish. Someone somewhere knows exactly what happened that night. Subscribe to Twisted Truths for more gripping crime stories. Like, comment, and share if you believe this case deserves more attention.